working on a very challenged credit right here, 527 score. You better get your mama.
I spend about $10,000 a week on my credit card.
We make $180,000. How are we in crippling debt?
We're going to start this one off with a 527 credit score and someone trying to buy a Lexus. Because nothing says financial stability like bad credit and buying a luxury SUV. We'll hit a few other dealership clips and then jump into some debt.
We're working on a very challenged credit right here, 527 score, with only $2,000 down on a beautiful 16 Lexus RX 350. Got it approved. And I still don't know if I have a deal on that.
You still have the vehicle?
Yeah, we're ready to go with you.
Were y'all able to come down on the price of the vehicle at least $1,250?
Not at all. I tried, but we did our research and found that that's a good price for that car in the area for the mileage.
Okay, well, I know the website said you all have financing options that you can push it out to 72 months. So is there something y'all can do?
Remember, I pushed it out from 48 to 66. That's the most they'll do.
When the payment doesn't work, the fix isn't a cheaper car. The buyer wants to stretch out the loan until the car is basically a classic. Not because it's a good idea, but because lowering the monthly payment is easier than admitting the car doesn't fit our budget. More years, smaller payment, more interest, and of course you end up owing a lot more than the car is worth.
And they do it for me, not too many other people, believe me.
Well, tell them to do it for you for 72 months. I can come pick up their car and leave and go about my business.
You better get your mama. What'd mama say?
Well, I'm waiting on the guy from her bank to call me back. I'm in a rental and I'm wasting money. I'm trying to get moving on this thing as fast as I can. So
I could have had you out here Saturday.
But no.
All you needed was insurance and $2,000.
If you're an adult and still need a parent to co-sign, it usually means the car is too much for you. Affordability means the loan stands on your income, your credit, your budget, not someone else's. When a loan needs a co-signer, it's telling you the numbers don't work on their own. And that's a risk that'll follow both people for years.
Okay, what about the bike rack? You gonna be able to take that off?
He didn't get back to me. You don't like that, huh?
No, I don't.
All right.
You can find that out for me.
You got it. Thanks
All
for
right.
the call.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Keep in mind, 527, 9-year-old car approved, negotiated with the bank from 48 months to 66 months, and I still don't have a deal. Tried mom as a co-signer. That's out the window. We're waiting to see if I could take the bike rack off. And on a diagnostic, it's a great car. No accidents or damage reported. I don't know what more I can do. I think I'm just exercising still.
When you step back and look at the whole picture, this isn't complicated. A 527 credit score, needing a parent to co-sign, trying to buy a 2016 car in 2025 and asking for a 72-month loan. At that point, the bank's not being unreasonable. They're protecting themselves. Long-term loans on older vehicles with weak credit increase risk. And the bank knows exactly how this usually ends.
This truck's been on my lot for 10 days, and I can't believe it's even lasted that long. Behind me is a 2026 Ram Tungsten. Woo! It's a Tungsten. It has air ride suspension, smooth as butter. It has an upgraded interior, 23 speakers. Best part of all the storage in the back. There's so many hidden compartments to store anything you want. Let me know in the comments, would you pay 93 grand for this? I know I would.
It's the same type of truck from yesterday's video where the salesman tried to justify the price. Different salesman, same truck. And basically the exact same reasons they used to say it's worth it. Of course, no truck is worth $100,000. This one mentioned 23 speakers, which I found funny because most people that can afford this truck are going to be older. Something I've noticed with myself and talking to other people as well, as the age goes up, the volume tends to go down. So selling a $100,000 truck with 23 speakers isn't exactly the strongest value argument.
So I just got done with my appointment, and thank you, Gurpreet Singh, for asking me for 25% off of the brand new car when my margin is less than 5. It's really nice. Your $7,500 discount proposal was very well received. Sorry we couldn't make a deal work, you know?
Being a car salesman is not a job I'd ever want, and it's not because I think it's a bad one. You know, it seems like a decent gig, and they probably make a good living if they're good at it. It's the customer side of it that I couldn't do. I worked in a completely different type of business where I was in an office and had to deal with customers. And that experience alone was enough for me. The constant complaints, unreal expectations, emotional reactions, and people wanting things that just aren't possible. Never again.
I spend about $10,000 a week on my credit card, and you guys like to see how much I spend in a day, so haven't done it in about a week or so, let's get it. Starting the day with getting some gas, $73.08. I spent $39 at Ulta. I got a Fenty lip stick and the Mistletoe Magic Tree Hut body wash. We wanted perfume, but I didn't do it. You should be proud. It's my yearly girl doctor appointment, so I had to pay my copay. We're getting Freddy's for lunch, $16.88. I ordered some groceries for dinner and a few other things that we needed, $93.
I don't know anything about this woman, but her followers asked to see her spending. Now we're looking at someone who's spending $10,000 a week on credit cards like it's normal. The part that really stands out to me, when spending starts being shown like content instead of treated like money, it stops feeling real.
I'm returning my ceramic ordering. Yeah, it's an Amazon box, but because I just don't love the way it fits me, I love my rose gold one. I really just don't need it, so I'm making $500. Okay, so I went in and I got a new tooth gem because I tried to put on myself today and it took forever and it fell right back off. I was so mad, so I got one at the orthodontist here, and then I had to pay off my daughter's braces, so that was $900. So I spent $954 at the orthodontist. Yay! So that's $12.56 for today.
The way she talked about it didn't come across like concern or awareness. It almost sounds like pride. Like spending that much a week is something to be impressed by, instead of something to stop and think about. It stops being about what it costs and starts being about how it looks. And that's when things can get out of control without the person even realizing it.
We make $180,000. How are we in crippling debt?
I am trying to figure out how we can budget our finances because my husband is a blue-collar worker on a commission-based pay scale, and we don't have consistent income per year. But last year he made $161,000. The year before that he made $140,000, and the year before that he made $180,000. So I would say an average of $160,000 over the last 3 years. And we're looking into doing the baby steps and snowballing, all of this fun stuff. But right now, currently, with our mortgage at $4,120, we also have a consolidation loan, and the credit card debt totals $127,000.
Goodness gracious. What'd you guys spend on these cards?
They have a great income, and she mentioned it not being consistent. But that really shouldn't be a big issue if the swings aren't that large. Income going up or down doesn't matter that much unless you're spending everything that comes in. That's when it becomes a problem. If my income went up 40 grand from one year to the next, yeah, I'd spend a little bit, maybe 5 grand or so. But that still leaves $35,000 to be split up between saving and investing. That's how income increases are supposed to work.
Well, it's been a combination of, I put my husband's motorcycle on my card because we were trying to get the points. I know that's the worst answer you could possibly want to hear, but so that's $18,000. And we have just multiple bills. He has $72,000 in credit card debt, and I have, not including that motorcycle, it's like $34,000. I put groceries on it. I've put property taxes on it because our personal.
So where's your actual income going if you're using the card to fund your life? You guys make great money.
Putting a motorcycle on a credit card just for the points is crazy. I get points on one of my cards. It's the main one I use for everyday purchases. Spending all year, I'm lucky if I end up with $100 worth of points, and that's paying the card off every month. They didn't pay theirs off, so the interest wipes out the points immediately and then some. So they're not earning rewards. They're paying extra just to say they earned them.
I know, and that's the problem. Is it just disappears. I mean, we have the total debt that's going out per month for all of our payments is $9,600.
$9,600?
Yeah.
Does that include the mortgage?
Yes.
Goodness gracious. Where is this motorcycle?
Where is it? It's in the garage.
Why is it not sold yesterday?
That's the source of.
See, here's the deal, Sarah. I'm listening to this, and George will keep coaching you, but I'm
getting
jumping
fired
in.
up on your behalf.
What's going on here is not the irregular income.
She says their income just disappears. And to me, that usually means it's spent without really being tracked. Money doesn't just vanish. If money comes in and there's nothing left over, it's not disappearing. It's leaking out through everyday spending. Small purchases, convenient spending, subscriptions, habits, and then big decisions like putting a motorcycle on a credit card. All of these are going to add up a lot faster than people realize.
You're kind of presented this call as, my husband's got an irregular income. By the way, George and I do as well. And so your issue is not that. Your issue is you're overspending. You're not living within the means, whether it's regular or irregular. That's the problem.
So
Correct.
we can't go, well, we can't do a budget because it's irregular. Yeah. What you guys need to do is cut up the cards yesterday, freeze your credit completely, close all the accounts, start doing the debt snowball, and sell everything you can in sight while also working twice as much as you are. And so you got to have a come to Jesus moment with your husband tonight and say, this is not okay. Why are we living like this?
When spending gets this out of hand, there is no small fix. You don't tweak it, optimize it, or earn your way out of it. You usually have to pull things way back, change how you live for a while, and accept that the lifestyle you built was what caused the problem in the first place. If you can't live comfortably on a great income like that, the problem isn't how much you make, it's how you're spending it. If you want to see more like this, you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one.